But the road to SummerSlam keeps getting hotter and hotter, adding explosive twists and turns every week.
And incredible athletes like Japanese phenom Chosen, who's suiting up alongside the former Lock tonight in one of the most anticipated War Games matches in WWE history.
My question, is Chosen even allowed to compete in WWE?
All's fair in love and War Games, Saxton. Both foursomes are clearly willing to do whatever it takes with the WWE title match's stipulation hanging in the balance. Let the games begin.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Oh, jaw-shattering. Oh, uncorked a big punch. Grit your teeth.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
Backhand uppercut, my gosh.
He's got him scouted.
Yeah, his instincts are taking over.
Not the position you want to be in right now. The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Pinning down their opponent's arm.
Driving a knee into the arm.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Counters that. He tosses him over and into the other ring. The uppercut. The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Setting up the table. He's done playing around. Boom! Tilt-a-roll facebuster. Oh, no. He's in the line of danger now.
Exploder through the table. Devastating impact through the table.
That was a statement maneuver if I ever saw one. Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack. Take your time, enjoy it. Boom! Before the fist drops on your face.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
And he's getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks. Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales.
Held in a perilous position.
Reinforcements are in, and now this team has the opportunity to truly fight back.
And did you hear the impact of that? We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Disturbing impact. And that was a well-targeted attack.
Everything working against Omos now.
Yeah, Omos has to plot a way to get back into this.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring. We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region. Full Nelson applied.
Yes! Dragon suplex. Oh, my!
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Down with authority. Oh, clothesline. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. And enters offense with a hurtful purpose. He gets out of the way.
Leg kick. Sure, clothesline.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied. And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now.
Setting up for something here.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more
That
grueling.
was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Everything working against Omos now.
Yeah, Omos has to plot a way to get back into this.
Suplex. And well-timed maneuver there. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
One wicked attack after another. You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
The Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Able to sidestep it. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
He's focused on breaking down his opponent's core right now, taking away the center of all movement. Lots of attention being put on the torso here.
Yeah, it's obviously been targeted throughout this match.
Wow, disturbing impact. Omos gets out of the way.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Slip behind, right to the left knee. Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And seconds left before the odds are even here.
That sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Oh, man. Boom, tilt-a-whirl facebuster. Oh. Oh, headbutt. Nothing pretty about that. With the cage door closing, this match is now an even playing field.
And that definitely made solid impact. And this is the visual evidence of all the destruction he's done to him.
Shield up. He wants it one more time. He foiled that attempt.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
Jarring impact. He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Neckbreaker.
Drew flexing his muscle as he attempts to rally the troops.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Elbow thrown. Saying not today.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
A hellacious maneuver, driving him through the table. To show you the kind of animosity to go for it again. I like it, but in war games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
That could bring an end to Slade.
And you see him take yet another shot to the back.
Position to be in right now.
Driven down in a powerbomb.
And that stops whatever Goldberg had intended. And what a throw that was. Placed into the corner.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Look at this athleticism.
Oh, man, nasty kick. Oh, what a kick to the face. Oh, my God. What power.
We just witnessed there. Slade able to adapt.
Got it. That sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Shoulder tackle. Around we go. Oh, face buster.
And you can tell these attacks are disorienting him. Sustained attacks up in that area could cause impaired vision. And with his coming entrant, the teams will fit.
Looking to close out this matchup. Climbing up the wall now. He's got some crazy idea in mind for the looks of this.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Strong suplex. It's time for a countdown. Every time. One more.
War Games has a victory.
Serious damage. showing is a better man than me.
He's looking for yet another exclamation. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
He must be asking himself if continuing his work that is the pain too much.
And he's endeavored so much thus far, I guarantee he won't quit right now.
Flipped over into an arm drag there.
Hammer right to the gut.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That was screaming ribs. Oh, no! Into the table. Did you see that?
I think we all did. A lunatic jump.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
No man does that better. Two.
A kick out. I don't believe it.
Had to dig deep to put that in, but can it be done again? How much is left out? Legendary. Impressive display of power.
A tap out. Really no shame in losing that way. He switches it back around. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Michael, Drew McIntyre, Goldberg, and Chosen.
This team of mercenaries has survived, and their leader has now earned the right to choose his SummerSlam stipulation.
The former Lock still faces long odds, but I guarantee he will take whatever advantage he can get.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that.
It all comes down to this. Win the title at SummerSlam, and you're golden. Set for life, probably.
What happened to the Tavish who once told me there was an entire world of wrestling outside of WWE?
I'm trying a different approach. Is it working?
Not really.
All right. Have you decided what type of match you're going to pick? Because I was thinking, you should choose the safe match.
As in, like, the safe choice? I'm not sure what that would even be.
No, I mean a new match type I came up with called a safe match. You win by locking your opponent in the safe that you had in your WWE debut. Everything comes full circle. It's called long-term storytelling, mate. Do you love it?
I'm not sure.
Well, if you can't make up your mind about the match type, we at least need to know who's going to be in your corner. The faction started a pool on who you're going to pick. Go with Chosen, and drinks are on me.
I'm going with Chosen, and not for the free drinks. I've had all the momentum since he came in, and I want to keep that going at SummerSlam.
I'll be out there with you in spirit. And speaking of spirits, I'm going to collect my pool money and hit the pub. I'll save you a seat.
It's been a bit, but here we are, wrapping.
You mean you're not going to follow me around the rest of my career?
Everything has to come to an end. I mean, I know. Anyway, we're getting off track. SummerSlam's in LA, of all places. Ugh.
I know. It's a chance at redemption on so many levels. I'm back in the main event, but instead of a bunch of empty seats this time, we're the biggest thing in town, and it's sold out. It feels...
What about the match stipulation, though? I might be reading into this too much, but are you putting off making a decision because it means the match is officially here, and if you lose, you'll be faced with leaving WWE?
I hadn't thought about it like that, but maybe you're right. There is a small part of me that knows, despite how hard I've worked to get here, that it could all come to an end. And that's scary.
Makes sense.
If you have to know, I'm going to make it a British rules match. It's what got me back on track after I was fired, and as far as I know, Slade's never been in one. It could be a huge advantage.
Solid choice.
Yeah. You too, Kat.
So final thoughts heading into SummerSlam. Will you walk away champion and end your former friend's WWE career? Or will he somehow overcome the odds and beat the deadline?
Are those the type of questions you typically ask? But if you need an answer, the Lock is going to be looking for a job after SummerSlam. But I will take this opportunity to thank him. See, if he hadn't been such a failure and blown every opportunity that was handed to him, I might not be where I am today. So
Confident, despite the fact that you didn't get to even choose the match stipulation.
I don't care what kind of match it is. It could be a blindfold match, a lumberjack match, or a freaking padlock on a pole match for all I care. They all end the same. I win.
Hey, we're on a tight schedule, so we need to make a call, one way or another.
Understood.
No idea why Shawn Michaels' supergroup is assembled here, but I guess we're about to find out.
Slade, I know this might be a bit uncomfortable, but it's time to do what we discussed. Bear with us. We have some business to take care of.
What is going on here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I know we talked this over, but now that we're out here, it doesn't feel right.
Slade, we've been over this already. Just do the right thing.
I can win the match at SummerSlam. Just give me the chance.
It's been decided. We're going with Randy instead. So let's take care of this before it gets any more awkward.
I know I can get the job done.
I really didn't want to do this in front of the entire world. But if you need me to explain why you can't get the job done, then I will. For starters, the night The Lock returned to WWE, you overruled me by facing it. And then I had to intervene to save your championship. Or how about the time you got beat down backstage, which allowed this SummerSlam match to even happen in the first place? Or, more recently, when our factions battled in war games, you lost, allowing the opposition to choose the championship match stipulation. So, if you're not picking up on it, there's a common theme with you lately. Losing. But we're not about to lose the most important match in WWE history. But you know who's all about winning and is a proven commodity? The Viper Randy Orton. So Slade, do what you've done your entire career. Be a team player and fall in line.
I was not expecting to see this tonight.
Me neither. This is flat out wrong.
It's either that, or we'll make the decision for you.
Don't do it, Slade. Come on.
You're better than this.
No, he's going to do it.
This is absolutely disgusting. What a farce.
And here comes the referee to count the pinfall. What a joke.
And Randy Orton is your new WWE champion. Unbelievable.
I never thought we'd see a WWE championship change hands like this, but here we are.
You did the right thing. I'm proud of you.
Look, I'm in shock too, but let's not forget the main event of SummerSlam has just been drastically altered. The challenger had game planned to face Slade, but will now be up against a much different opponent in Randy Orton.
I agree, Corey. Beating the deadline was going to be difficult, but it just got significantly harder, in my opinion.
What do you want? Here to pull another last-minute swerve?
No, actually the opposite. I'm proposing a gentleman's agreement. I'll be in Randy's corner and you have your backup in yours. But let's agree to keep the others out of this. No one else from either side gets involved in the match.
And you expect me to trust you?
I'm not sure I can trust you either, but that's how these things work.
Where is this even coming from?
Our two sides have battled enough leading up to this. It's time to settle it in the ring, one-on-one. And after we made the switch to Orton, I was confident we could...
No, I don't. But if you're trying to play some kind of 11th hour mind games, it's not going to work. I'm taking your paper champion's title tonight.
We won't have to wait much longer to find out, will we? See you out there.
You know, this last-minute switch to Orton actually reminds me of the time I was supposed to face the British Bulldog on WCW Saturday night, but then his dog bit him, so I ended up facing Vader instead.
But you rolled with the punches and ended up getting the win?
Oh no, completely threw me off and I ended up losing in like 45 seconds.
Again, you really need to work on your pep talks.
To be fair, you've had a better part of a week to prepare, while I only had about an hour. It's much different.
I hope so.
It is different. And you are too. I've known that since the first time I ever saw you. You had it. That's something special that can't be taught, has separated you from the rest. Sure, there's been setbacks along the way, but they've only made you stronger and prepared you for this very moment.
That was a lot better.
Ah, you think so? I thought maybe it's a bit much.
No, but the time for talking is over. Like you said, now I just need to go out there and win the damn match.